Sounds good to me. Well, Josh, welcome to the House Hacking Podcast. We're happy to have you and share your wealth of experience and knowledge and hopefully teach all of us a thing or two about house hacking.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So quick intro about who you are and what you do. So Josh is the co-owner of Ultimate Home Lending and a seasoned expert with over 11 years in residential and commercial real estate lending. You also teach a ton of education courses of Utah real estate and different investment strategies and all about, real estate in general. You'll cut the silent part out, I'm hoping.
I got you, Justin. I'll cut it.
But so it logged me out, so now I'm coming back in.
Oh, good. Oh,
So that's what it is.
I was like, isn't it right there?
It was. But he's also spoken to the Utah Association of Mortgage Professionals, and he's recognized as a lender in the industry. And he is a strong advocate for house hacking, which obviously we love because house hacking, I am super biasly convinced, is the way of the future of real estate, is my personal opinion.
I agree.
But we'll get a whole lot more into that, though. But first, we just wanted to kind of get to know you and your experience a little bit better and your knowledge basis. So we have a couple of questions that we like to ask at the beginning of these podcasts just to kind of set the tone and see where we're all sitting. The first question that I love to ask is, how did you first find out about house hacking?
Yeah, actually as a lender. So, house hacking was not a thing when my wife and I bought our first house. And now I look back at our first house and I'm like, we could have totally put in under $3,000 and had a basement rental in our first house. But it really wasn't a thing to be able to qualify for homes with that house hacking income. So just as a lender, these rules just kind of changed under 3 or 4 years ago. And so being able to qualify with ADU income as that, and I've started just seeing a lot of younger people not being able to qualify. And so this is a great way to get them into their first home.
100%.
What was it, 2021 when they started counting the income?
Yeah, so Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac changed the guidelines it was 21 or 22, somewhere in that time. And so what happened was before you would have to have 2 years of rental history on your tax returns to be able to show any sort of income there. And so Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac changed the guidelines that allowed us to use 75% of that rental income right from purchase time to be able to lower your debt to income ratios. And so, and even the qualifications have evolved over the last couple of years, just adding a little extra layers of security for the lender, but still very possible.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of loans. Tell me what you're seeing in terms of a payment difference between someone who's buying a townhome versus a house hack.
Yeah, so in those classes that you mentioned, we've got a lot of slides that actually will show like a $350,000 condo or townhome versus like a $525,000 home. And there's two major things with your question. The first one is payment. So yes, on a house hack, you are responsible for the entire payment. But when you do have a renter in there, generally they're getting between $1,300 to $2,000 of rental income. And so while I can only use for qualifying 75% of that amount, you as the HomeLord actually get to utilize and take home that full amount. Mm-hmm. And so when you're taking a look at a townhome versus a ADU type property, your payments are like $200 or $300 less on this home.